Hi there and welcome to Anne's Space. Last time I left you, I'd been in Surabaya with those brilliant Chinese markets and lots of the Dutch colonial buildings. Now that was fun, but I've moved on. This here is a gas light or flame, some sulfur, and yeah, I met a couple of new friends and some old ones. So stick around and I'll share it with you as I get on the train to leave. So really narrow room between the trains and those little kids to all line up. Here's some more of them. So for those of you who have been watching my videos for a while, you'll realise just how much I love travelling by train in Java. The scenery is stunning and I never get tired of the rice paddies. So pretty and so relaxing. Just seen her relation. She's getting super excited. Now you get off the train, walk across the track. A lovely family scene. Well, I think this is my last train that I'm going to catch in Java and quite possibly in Indonesia. So I thought I'd better just take a quick video. So that's the train. It's pretty empty at the moment, but it has had lots of people in it. So yeah, really good carriages, really comfortable, and definitely recommend it to anybody. And the cleaning people come up so often. It's fantastic. I decided I was going to walk to my hostel. It's only 3 minutes walk. Well, hello from Ijen Backpackers. Now, those who have not been to Indonesia probably don't know Ijen, but Ijen's actually a volcanic crater that still has some activity. So yes, I've already been and had a look at one crater while I've been in Java. So this is my second one. The last one, well, I've actually looked at two. The last one was Bromo, and then before that was Tajanan. I'll put the name here anyway. That was near Bandung. But so look at that. Yes, torrential rain when I got off the train that I'd caught down here from, where was I? Surabaya. So it's softened off to a light drizzle, so I'm going to go for a walk while I can. There's still some thunder around, so come on, let's go. Well, I knew that we were near to the coast, and I was just walking down some back lanes, and I put my head up, because I'm always careful of where I put my feet. And I'm like, oh, there's the water. Didn't expect it to be quite this close. So that's a nice surprise. And literally, Bali is just over there. So Bali's just one of the many islands in Indonesia. It's certainly not the biggest, but it's definitely the most well known for Australians anyway. So here's the beach, and not unexpectedly it's black sand, but that's because of all the volcanoes. Oh, look at this cool boat. Just paddling on that one. I had to laugh. And the chickens on the beach. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Mr. Rooster. They use these outrigger boats as passenger boats as well. Gosh, I suppose if you want to get across quickly, I believe I'm going to go on a big ferry. I'm going to get a bus across tomorrow. I didn't know that I'd have so much luck getting off that boat without getting wet. Usually coming as far as they can. no, he got more wet than anyone else. See how the younger one goes. The idea is to like get as far down as the pole as you can and then do like a swing out. Oh, he did quite well. It's really interesting walking along here. The houses are like right next to this water. So if there should be a tsunami, there'll just be curtains for all of them. There's a boat coming in now. I might see if I can get up between some of those houses and get out to that jetty. Sometimes I get into these little alleyways and keep coming to dead ends and I'm like, oh my gosh, how the heck am I going to get out? Hopefully down this way, because this is the way the girl on the motorbike went. And as I'm taller than most of the people who live here, I have to be really careful of things like this. I want to gash my head open, that'd be yucky. So the ferries go, I think, every 15 minutes. So all the big trucks are coming in. One right behind me. I better not get in his way. He's clearly bigger than what I am. So I didn't see any freight trains except that one fuel freight train the whole time I was in Java. So I'm thinking that most of the produce is trucked across to Bali. A lot of it will be used there, and I guess they have an export market as well. So there they are, just going into the tolls. After my nice little walk around Bangui and exploring those little alleyways, it was time to head back to the hostel because I needed to have an early night, and you'll see why in just a moment. So, good morning, and it is morning, even though it's only an hour after midnight. Yes, another early start today. I'm doing another sunrise. This time I'm gonna do Ijen Crater. So at the moment I'm sitting in a little tea room and we're just waiting, and that's what we tend to do. We drove about an hour and 20 from Bangui, so who knows what this morning's going to bring. And yes, still croaky, unfortunately. So we're still sitting here waiting. It's the game they play. They wake us up in the middle of the night, go for an hour and a half drive, and then sit around for an hour just waiting for something to happen. But we've got some gear, let me show you. So first off, we need the goggles, then got the headlamp, and then the gas mask. Oh my God, what have I let myself in for? So here we go into the entrance of Kawa Ijen. So that's Ijen Crater. So here we are, the men with the carts, and Tom, our guide, is a Lamborghini driver going super fast. When he gets to my age, he won't be. That's a better pace. He's going crazy fast there for the moment. So this is how some people are going up. Yeah, it's the Ijen taxi. It's not too bad. It's a steady climb. It's not too steep, so that's good. So a little bit reminiscent of Kinabalu with the lights going up the hill. This time I discovered I'd lost my gas mask. Oh no, what was I going to do? Just a few people coming up. All the lights just coming across the top of the crater. It's very cool. Now into something. So now I've got the mask on that the guy very kindly lent me, and we're going down into the actual crater. Oh, all right. And that's where I just come down. Total rocks. So this is why I'm in the got really close now, right to the edge. That's pretty cool. Just the heat from it's amazing. They have sunk pipes into this. That's pretty cool. The crowds were just so huge, it was hard to actually just absorb the moment. So it was time for me to leave and walk back up the crater. You've got the worst job in the world.
Difficult. Where are you from?
I'm from Australia. How long have you done this for?
Long time.
A long time.
20 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Madam, maybe you can help me.
No, I don't have any money with me. I left it back at the hotel. Yeah. What a hard job.
Chocolate. Yeah. Maybe you are.
Well, as you can see, it's getting much lighter. Now, the sunrise has probably already happened while I was down there. I'll show you. That's where I've been. I'll flick the camera around. Look at me, absolutely dripping. Such a brilliant view looking back, and it continued to improve, and I show more of that later in my video. Hello YouTube.
Hi.
You watch YouTube?
No. No.
No?
I'm sorry.
You
I don't
don't?
speak English.
You're too busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, good one. So seriously, am I nuts or am I nuts? This girl thinks I'm nuts. She was just coming up behind me. This is what we came down in the dark. Oh, it's mental. I thought I was not going to climb any more mountains. Oh well, never say never, eh? This is very cool. 1 minute I have a view of the crater lake. Next minute the steam's all blown through. And I've still got to go up there. But I'm going to pause and just see if the steam goes. Oh, look at that. It's cleared up. How cool. It's good to have an excuse to stop. It's pretty damn steep. Wow. You can see the trees over the back. This is really cool. Loving it. Now I know why I do these things. It's so rewarding. Look at that. Oh wow. So cool. Yep, tears in the eyes. Very cool. Get down there a little bit. There's like it's almost like a sulfur shelf. So I don't know if you can see the yellow in the steam, but it is really toxic, and that's why I needed a gas mask. I've got it off at the moment, but I've got it at the ready because I think I'll pop it back on. Sorry, I'm wiggling you around while I'm getting my mask, but I think it's going to blow over me. Oh, it's awesome. Put it on the group. Yeah. It was about this time that I recognised a voice in the distance, and it was Michaela, who I'd hiked on Mount Bromo with. Oh, it's videoing. Why am I videoing? These little dead trees. So once upon a time, There were trees here. Oh, sorry. This is cool, and it's very similar to when we did Bromo. And talking about Bromo, just bumped into Michaela, who I did Bromo with. There's Michaela with her mask. So there's Michaela. We did Mount Bromo together, and now we've done Ijen Crater.
We just ran into each other.
How cool! Very cool. Now you can be on my channel. It was so neat bumping into Michaela, and she actually had a name for me. She called me Grandma Anne, which was kind of special. I love that there's brick in here. That's the last thing I thought I'd see in Indonesia. But we worked out it's because of all the fog. Here we are, the Ijen Lamborghinis.
I think it's so funny that they call them that.
Oh, so do I.
Oh, toilet! Yay! I need a pee so bad.
All the taxis that are up here means that all the people came up in them. That's horrific. No, thank you. So I can see now why I was stumbling so much coming up. It's a very rutted track that we were walking up, and this is the flat bit. So it gets quite steep at the end of this flat bit from memory. But it's cool to have the view. So here we go, Lamborghini ride. To me it just seems totally wrong that fit and able-bodied people use these, taxis as they call them. But it does give people an income, so is it really wrong? I don't know, I'll leave that one up to you. And I can actually feel that I'm in the mist now. It's like very light precipitation. The strong man. Go
Thank
you. And we're back down to the flat bit. Another really satisfying hike. I really do love these hikes, and although I said no more mountains, not really a mountain, I don't think. Although it was well over 2,000 metres, so I must have a look to just see how high it actually was. But yeah, not a hard walk. You got to concentrate coming down. It can be quite slippery. But other than that, it's just beautiful. I mean, look at the track. What could be better than that? So I saw these fruit stalls as I walked past, and this lady was making juice. And if I didn't know that I thought the others would be waiting for me. But they're not, so I've come back and I'm having orange, papaya, pineapple and mango. What a blend. And there's my juice. So that cost me 20,000, which is, equal to $2. Can't get better than that. So another wonderful experience going down into that crater. I hope you enjoyed watching that as much as I did. Fairly uninteresting ride back to the hostel, and then I had to get ready to leave for my next destination. Well, I thought I had a bus booked from the hostel to Bali. I was all prepared to catch it at 11 o'clock. Then I went and checked about where I pay, and they're like, no, the bus was full. You'll need to go down to the ferry, get the ferry and sort out your own bus. I'm like, oh great, oh well. And then go to get a boarding pass, now you've got to go get a ticket. And then I'm like, how do I get a ticket? So round and round, but here I am at the ferry. And they said to go to gate 1, but they didn't tell me how I get to gate 1. There's nothing saying what gate number, so I'm just following someone else. Well, it looks like I timed that just perfectly. As soon as I sat down, the boat was off. So I think they go about every 20 minutes. So that's really handy to know if you're travelling from Java to Bali. Just go and jump on a ferry. But the trip's not over yet, right? We've got to get to Bali, then we've got to find a bus. I'm sure I'll sort it out. I did sort it out. It actually wasn't too hard. although a long bus ride to Denpasar, but more about that in my next video. So thanks for sticking around to the end, and hope you join me in my next video where I explore Bali and Denpasar. Bye for now.